We got a question from one of our listeners asking, is conversion always accompanied by deep sorrow for sin?
Hmm.
It's a great question, and I have to admit, it's
Yeah.
one that had me thinking.
Yeah.
It's not a simple yes or no, is it?
No, not at all. I think you are absolutely right about that.
Sometimes you see folks who seem, I don't know, like really outwardly joyful about their newfound faith, but then
Yeah, and then
it's like their commitment just fades away.
right.
Like they didn't really ever grapple with their own shortcomings, you know?
Yeah, I think there's something to that. It's like their conscience was never really, deep plowed, so to speak.
People plowed.
Yeah, without that understanding of their own flaws and that genuine, distress over it all, I think it's hard for that conversion to really stick.
That makes sense. It's like without that true sorrow, it's just not as
It's not as deep.
deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, for me, I've always been kind of drawn to those outward signs of contrition. The tears, the heartfelt cries, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It just seems like, I don't know, there's a real depth of feeling there.
I understand that. I think we can be tempted to look for those outward signs. It's natural.
Sure.
But we have to remember, it's not a performance, is it?
No, I guess not.
I mean, sometimes the biggest changes happen quietly, under the surface.
Like that saying, still waters run deep.
Exactly.
So then how can we really tell if the change is genuine? How do we look past those, outward appearances and see what's really going on in someone's heart?
It's a tough question. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, I'm afraid. But one thing I look for is a consistent striving, a dedication to aligning actions with those newfound beliefs.
Walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it.
So we can't just go by emotions then?
Not entirely.
It sounds like true conversion really goes much deeper than that.
It does. Requires some serious self-reflection, a real desire to change, to become better. It's a journey, not a destination.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
If deep sorrow for sin is such a vital part of true conversion, how can we cultivate that kind of genuine self-reflection in our own lives?
How indeed.
Something to ponder for sure.
Definitely.